morning resurgence. How y'all doing out there? Welcome to episode 14 of the Resurgence Show. That's 14, brother. Here we go.
Crazy.
That's 14. Now, I know last week when y'all tuned in, it was crazy. We had so many family members here. We're going to recap that. We're going to touch on some of the topics that we talked about on the last episode. And we're bringing y'all part 2.
Gotta do it. It was too much to have, too much material to condense into that time frame. So we definitely got to do a part 2. More organized, more refereed, less opinions. no damage to personal property afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
We might need us a little bit of refereeing. Just something to kind of get things moving here.
And also, this is not any alcohol in my cup today. Just want to throw that out there.
Thank you.
He's drinking water. Just let him know. This is water.
This is water.
Special water. There's no alcohol in here today. I'm doing a full sober show today.
Sober.
Let's get it.
Oh my God. So, right. Oh my God. Right, Rodney. What's the count time on this? We gonna get, because right now it's snowing. So it's snowing. It's cold. The water froze. We ain't gonna be here with y'all all night tonight. Because last week we gave y'all a lot. What's the count time right now? Where we at, bro? We're gonna wrap this one up today. We're gonna give people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
About an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. Okay, so all my people out here, shout out to the entire Outlaw family. What up, fellas? Shout out to the entire Graceland crew. What up, family? Shout out to everybody. We want to take a special time right now to send prayers and support to all those in California suffering through the fires in this. So now, what I was thinking, I thought the fires were caused by heat, but through my research, these are man-made fires.
That's what I'm hearing.
Arson investigation.
Debating the arson, which that.
Wow! Can you imagine? Can you imagine being the getting caught doing that?
Give a whole new meaning to death row.
Yeah, a whole new meaning to it. Good Lord. So prayers to the family and to the victims and to all can you imagine the amount of property damage, the insurance claims, the houses that have been lost, the cars. So it's a lot.
A lot of celebrities lost their homes too. And actually, if you want, I recommend going and looking up ways that you can donate. I plan to donate. I'm sure my brother does too. Looking up various avenues to get money or resources to help these people out once it all gets said and done. Also, I want to send a huge shout out to the country of Mexico for sending people to come help and assist with the fires. I want to throw that out there.
I saw that. I did see that.
I mean,
boy.
I'm just saying.
Mexico
in Canada. Come on.
You mean that we're about to take over and make part of America? Yeah, you about to make the country a state, or what we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna make the country a state. That just shows, man, because I'm not even about to ruin. They ain't gonna ruin Sunday today, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying,
it's crazy to me
to say you're gonna take over an entire country and change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. I thought was hilarious. This is creating pure entertainment, if nothing else.
Matter of fact, you know what, V? I think I'm gonna just turn your apartment into my bedroom, bro.
You know why not?
No Diddy, no pause. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? This your whole living space, bro. I think this should be an extension of my room, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take pictures of it, right? And like have myself sleeping over here in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
It's so interesting. And then when it's funny because the black Trump supporters, I was like, you ever heard the term like church mouse or like quiet enough that you can hear a mouse piss on cotton?
I've heard that.
When I tell you I cannot find these people now because when he does something like this, I instantly go to like, bro, what's up with your man? Because that's what we do in our community. When your boy says something crazy, we don't go to him. We go to his friends. Like, what's up with your boy?
What's up with your man? And the thing is, what I love about it is you hear a rat pissing on cotton because you can't defend that. That's the point. You can't defend it.
You cannot defend that.
There's no sense to it. You can't make any sense of it.
We taking over Canada, bro. You know and Canada is going to willingly give us their country.
Come on, man.
Here the keys right. Take the keys right now. Here you go. Why not? Why not?
Greenland too. We just suddenly are interested in Greenland.
It's so weird.
Oh, we need surveillance in Greenland. Really, after all this time, America needs surveillance in Greenland?
It's so weird.
We know what I know what that's about. And I know who really wants control of Greenland, and that's who's telling you to get control of Greenland because they want it. But that's another topic.
That's great. It was such a fun time to be had.
You know what I mean?
So shout out and prayers to California. Shout out to our boy King Chosen, who has a brand new album coming out on Mo Thug Records. I talked to him yesterday, and he said he's in the process of putting it together. So he should soon be sending us something we can put here on the show. And he also gave us a freestyle. Did you hear the freestyle he did in the family group chat?
I did not hear the freestyle yet.
You got to listen.
He be listening to the freestyle tonight.
Yeah, he went in. He went in. So shout out to Cleveland, Ohio, and all of our Ohio Outlaw brothers in the building. The Kane, that is King Chosen. That's fire right there. Please believe me. Also, it's interesting when you have like a rundown list of like all things you got to get through and different things we got to talk about on the show. I would like to also promote again. Yes, you see this? Brand new book from my brother, Keon Furnace. Check it out. Check it out. You see it? Now, he mailed me this special, and we're honored here to have this book on the Resurgence. Keon said he's coming to the Resurgence. I think he said next month.
Oh, okay.
Probably,
get it.
Yeah. Now he's from LA. He probably don't want to come get involved in none of the stuff we got going on here with this.
You can wait a while.
You might want to wait like April. April. Yeah.
You're gonna be a little pissed. You come now
because right now the name of the book is called Love Multiversal by Keon A. Furnace. Love Multiversal. And I'm going to read an excerpt from it today. You know what I'm saying? Let me check out my poetic skills here.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Welcome to Love Multiversal, a curated collection of poetry in the tradition of Black futurism, sci-fi and big blockbuster comic book, movie, and TV show callbacks. In this book of poems, I tackle the notion of the multiverse and consider how we get things right in love in this existence and beyond. Because you supported my first book, After the Snap. If you don't have After the Snap, go get that book. That was fire. After the Snap. I'm announcing it first to you and giving you the opportunity to continue your support this go round. The book will be released on Amazon, and that was released November 7th. So go on Amazon right now and cop that. Additionally, Love Multiversal is available for signed copies and can be purchased by using the QR code, which we're going to have to get to you guys, or you can do Cash App at $ Keon Fu. That's $ KIAN, capital FU, no pun. And the $20 includes shipping. Thank you for your support, and remember that love never dies. So that's $ KIAN, capital F, lowercase u. You can get your own copy today, because I'm not going to send you mine. This is our copy here for the show. So you got to get your own copy, people. You got to get your own copy, all right? This is amazing. Keon always does an amazing job with these poetic novels. Yeah.
Love Multiverse.
Love Multiverse. Here we go. Hey! And you signed it. Now, see, I already have my signed copy. Now, you got to get yours. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, bro. What's going on? My club, yes. Z Chapter, Chow. I do get it. So, normally around April, I become Mr. Chow. That's a whole nother conversation. Big Shug, my brother. Hey, you got all the nicknames. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for this so much. This is definitely going on the shelf, and I definitely will be reading this because I needed something new to read. I just finished my books for this past year we just had. And Happy New Year again to everybody if we missed you on the last episode. So I needed something new to read. So
2025.
Listen, what's that about?
Or as I call it, 8 days left of the things to enjoy.
What we go? So I heard that are people going to actually watch the inauguration? Is that and why is it on MLK Day? It seems kind of somewhat disrespectful. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no, what you think?
I will not be tuning in, which is This is the first inauguration I haven't watched in years, so
it might be entertaining.
Well, I have a question. If the Death Star was hovering over Earth and they was about to blast us into oblivion, would you watch it on national television? Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that one.
Right. What do y'all think, man? So, like, do y'all want to get into last week's? Last week's episode was just Romeo came through here and just
he scorched it. Well, first, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me do this real quick. So we get into the current events real quick. So I gotta definitely send a shout out to. Well, first I'm gonna shout out to once again LA. Prayers to LA, and make sure you guys look up whatever charities or organizations that are helping to donate with that. We intend to do that.
Please donate
and try to get on that also. But we are going to shout out first of all Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, which did drop this week. I went to check that out on Thursday, and I just want to say that one of my favorite heist movies was Den of Thieves. No disrespect to Heat, but Den of Thieves had gunfights, man. That was a whole thing for it. This movie starts out a little slow, but when it picks up, definitely want to check out, man. Also, we want to get into the discussion of Miss Joy Taylor. Keep your head up, sweetheart.
What was that about?
Crucial. Well, the rumor is that the hairdresser, I believe her last name was Harazi, is filing a harassment, and I think it was an improper. What's the term that they use when they fire you for this improper termination?
Okay.
And basically, she's pretty much telling all and saying that she was harassed, not just because she wouldn't participate in sleeping with people, but also being harassed by Taylor as well as two other people at Fox Sports. So keep your heads up over there, man. That's crucial.
That's not good.
But the thing was, Joy actually got on Instagram. This was before the allegations came out, or possibly around the same time. And she said that if a man is funny enough, fine enough, and financially stable enough, as a woman,
wow.
That's what she said. She said that.
She said that's her words.
Those are her words.
Okay.
And then the allegations came out like literally around that same time. So it's kind of tight. You said something about Black Panther, bro. You mentioned
I did mention something about Black Panther. They actually are talking about casting the new T'Challa. Shout out and actually happy heavenly birthday to Chadwick Boseman. His birthday passed a few days ago. God bless his spirit, man. Amazing, not only amazing actor, but amazing human. For the things that he endured, and still his level of community service that he was given was just second to none. Them casting the new T'Challa, I said this a couple months ago to my brother Chucky. Shout out to Chuck Key in the building. Shout out. I said to him, this was months ago. I was like, bro, you know who would be amazing new Black Panther? Old boy from Snowfall, Saint. What's Saint's real name? I don't want to be like, hey, Saint, but that's not. I know Saint not his real name.
You know who the guy is? That's what you're talking about.
That guy. Saint, I think Saint from Snowfall would make an amazing Black Panther.
But now the question would be, how would that work in the MCU timeline? Are we basing it off the multiverse, or are we doing it in the same universe as Wakanda Forever? Clearly, you can't, because T'Challa passed away in that universe. But it's Ryan Coogler. So I'm trusting it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that dude puts out, I'm like, hey, let's just get it.
Idris, that's it.
Oh, Idris, okay.
But I think because remember his son.
I'm about to say, unless they see the timeline,
which would have to be
okay. Well, you could make him early 20s,
because Shuri is at probably in her early 30s, if that. But I say late 20s. So she's around maybe 30ish. She would probably start him out as a teenager, maybe.
Yeah, because I think me and her about the same age.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, possibly.
They probably could have cast me as the new Black Panther. But no, we're DC. I mean, I don't want to step on no toes.
I mean, you got a lot going on. You play cattle ranching. The
haircutting.
Yeah, it's too much.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, the Lions show. I forgot. You got a game next week.
I got a game next week when I play with them, because Dan Campbell need me out there on the field, bro.
This ain't no joke, bro. Because listen, we are this close.
Listen,
we literally got 2 games left.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to bring up that last game where our defense was supposed to be decimated. What was the score at the end of that?
Ooh, what was it? I couldn't because I was out there on the field, bro. I'm running, I'm ripping and running. Did you see me out there?
I didn't see that part, but I heard you was out there, man.
Man, I was out there, bro.
Because you usually come late to the games.
31-9.
It was 31-9.
Remember, you was a little late because we had to shoot the.
Yeah, that's how I was late getting to the game. Let me tell you something. I got there. I hurry up.
You came in the game at halftime.
Yeah.
The water boy.
Yeah, that was what it was. I came here. Dan was like, Vito, where you been? I was like, bro, I had to film this show. My family was over. He was like, we ain't got time for that. I need you on that field. And I was like, you know what, Dan? I got you, coach.
So which what was your position? You was on defense. You was on defense.
Yeah, you're on defense.
Okay, because it seemed like you multi-talented out here, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But listen, I need you and the rest of them to get it together because this is it, dog. We got 2 games left, man.
Can you bid time?
Yeah, sometimes I can do certain things with time, but when I got to the stadium, Coach Campbell was so excited to see me, bro. He didn't even care I was late for the game, dog. He wasn't even tripping. He was just happy that I was there. And Coach Campbell was like, Vito, man, we need you to go. You been? I'm like, bro, I was filming the show. He's like, I understand. He's like, but I need you out there on that field. And I looked at him and I saw the dedication in that man's eyes and the hope that he had for me hitting that field. So when I touched the field, I could just sense a sense of relief just over him as I touched my cleats on good soil on that field. You know what I'm saying? He just was like, he knew then we was going to win.
But ain't that? Yeah, so we're going to Detroit Lions,
what
man.
Up,
listen. Also, huge shout out to the Detroit Red Wings. 6 games in a row. We'll point that out. New coaches make all the difference, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, without further ado. Oh, and Pistons actually did. The Pistons, they slowly, but we getting there. You know what I'm saying? And also, too, the Jordan 3 Black Cat released Saturday the 11th.
Black Cat.
I had mine early because I didn't want to play around with it. Sold out in seconds, people.
Yeah, but if you live in Detroit, don't wear no bad boy yet.
Oh, it's not happening.
It's like June.
I wore them twice. I wore them twice since I bought them, and no snow anywhere because it's patent leather and suede and gloss, and it's just it's a fly shoe, bro. Don't do it. But people gonna do it. Somebody gonna have them on tomorrow, man.
Now you know, speaking of like of outfits or whatever, I would like everybody to notice what my brother's wearing today. And
see, regular.
No. See, because I try to tell my brother that we got jobs available for him. Ain't he giving you right now ranch hand, calorie? You see the plaid, you see the hat. I mean,
it's a trucker hat.
I mean, but all he needs is the cowboy boots.
Hold on. Huge shout out to everybody that's watching right now. Cousin Kenny, what it do? Joella Copeland. Hold on. Hey, McDonald, I'm gonna get you in 1 second, J Mac. I saw what you just said. Shout out to Ms. Kowalski, Marlon, Iris. When the Twins activate. T Brown, what it do? Vito in the building. Listen, don't call me a sneakerhead, Mac, because you got the same amount of shoes. Just because your feet are smaller than mine, you still got the same amount of shoes that I got. Don't do it. Don't do it, sis. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
But what you need though to go with this fit right here?
Don't say it because I'm not getting it.
What you, bro?
It's a cowboy hat.
Nope, the boots. Yeah. So you got the hat. You can rock this hat.
So could he replace Jimmy?
You know what? You might could because Jimmy do keep messing up on the ranch.
But there's so much material with Jimmy. Do you really want to get rid of Jimmy? Like Jimmy provides us with so much joy, so many mess ups. No, we got to get Henry on the show.
But if y'all tell my brother right now, all he need is a nice crispy pair of cowboy boots to go with this fit. He unstoppable, dog.
I can't wear Tim's.
No, you gotta have on the cowboy boots with this. You got the hat.
I mean, but you can get in the studio with the Timbs.
You know what I'm saying? So, funny story. Actually, currently, y'all don't know this. My actual cowboy boots right now, as we speak, are being stretched. I had to put them in the shop. They're going to stretch out my gaiters because you don't wear gator cowboy boots every day. So that's something you had to have stretch.
You said Gator cowboy boots.
Yeah, you got to get those are your fancier cowboy boots.
Those some Detroit players.
That's what I'm saying. I was just about to say that. You can tell the Detroit Cowboys because it's literally gators on their feet. Live gators.
Live gators. Yeah. I'm having this stretch right now. So I'm gonna pick those boys up. I'm telling you, bro, you throw the boots on with this, and you on the ranch, dog. Get you a horse? What?
Yeah,
listen,
dog.
Y'all tell me, look what you got on. You look at the fit.
Are you agreeing?
Look. What they say?
Say you do look like you got on a pair right now. You know what? Nah, man.
Who said that?
J Mac said that. That's work system. Talking about so you look like you got a pair on right now.
J Mac, is he not wearing the Cattle Russell, right? You got the flannel, the hat. What? I mean, you in there.
But you know what? Do they wear this? There's a show on Paramount Network. I hate to do this because I feel like I do it every show. What? There's a show on Paramount Network called Yellowstone. Bro.
I ain't never heard of it.
You've seen that before, right? You've seen it before. You've never heard of this show.
I don't be having time to watch TV because I'm so busy cattle rustling.
Don't they got TVs in the thing though?
I mean, it's TVs in the big house, but nah, I ain't got time. I'm out there in the barn.
But you know,
they ain't got one of them TVs in the back of that truck. You at the rest stop?
The rest stop, they have TVs at the rest stop. I be so busy hitching cattle. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time.
So Mac, you seen the show? J-Mac seen Yellowstone before.
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, do they wear stuff like this on Yellowstone though?
And then they got spinoffs too. You know,
they do have a spinoff. This is like an 1800 show. Yeah,
what? That's crazy.
Do they wear this type of stuff? Look, call in to the Resurgence if they wear stuff like this. No, they don't, Mac. No, they don't.
Call in.
They don't wear trucker hats and stuff. No, they don't. They wear cowboy hats and stuff. Get out of here, man. My sister, she driving me crazy right now. Get out of here with J Mac.
Yeah, he ready to be on the farm. This is like Bob Evans down on the farm with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, Gator we have a chef named Gator.
There's a chef named Gator.
Mm-hmm. And he actually makes up our biscuits and eggs in the morning, our hash, gravy. You know what I'm saying? We have biscuits, gravy, hash, eggs. I remember it's a funny story. I'm actually glad you brought that up. I remember one day we was out there on the range. That was about 20 miles outside Tulsa.
Okay. And this wasn't on game day though, was it?
No, this wasn't game day.
Okay.
This is about 20. I'm about 20 miles outside Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Gator had ran out of coal for the breakfast. He cooks the breakfast over hot coal. So the eggs and our biscuits and the beef bacon and whatnot.
Keeping it old school.
I remember, and we hadn't gassed up the trucks yet. But I got a whole camp of hungry cowboys just waking up looking for victuals.
How many cowboys did you say?
Man, had to be at least about 15 of us out there.
That's correct. So how do Jimmy keep messing up if it's 15 of y'all?
You ain't assigned nobody to lock you.
Well, we tried to give Jimmy some rope to kind of learn his skills.
Got one of them things that you put on a kid.
Like a tracker.
He said give Jimmy some rope. Clearly, Jimmy done had a lot of rope.
A lot of rope.
Literally and figuratively, a lot of rope, dog. That's crazy.
So funny story. I get up. We wake up about 5 a.m.
Word.
But you know me because I'm over him. I get about 4:30. So I'm up getting early starts. I wake up like, dang, we ain't got no coal. So I looked at Gator like, the trucks ain't gassed up neither.
There ain't no gas in the truck, dog.
Trucks have not been gassed up yet.
Stop it, man.
And you know whose fault that was.
Yeah, it's 15 of y'all.
Jimmy was supposed to gas up the trucks. He ain't do it.
How y'all know Jim? Go ahead.
So
Jimmy related to the owner or something?
He gotta be that nigga grandson or something, dog. That's just too. Let me put it like this. If I made that many mistakes, we on what? How many episodes? We in 14 episodes, which is crazy.
This episode 14 of the Resurgence, for those who don't know.
You've been saying this for like the last 9. Mm-hmm. If I messed up that many times on my job with that type of action going on, would I still have it?
Man, listen, I don't even know what to tell nobody. Listen. So
Jimmy must be a Trump supporter.
I don't know what.
Probably that sounds like something to do.
So I get up, Cowboys coming out their tents and whatnot. They putting on their suspenders, getting ready for the day. I'm like, dang, I can't let these cats be hungry out here, man. I had to do something. We ain't got no coal to fix up the victuals and the eggs and the biscuits and gravy and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I didn't have time for Jimmy to gas up the trucks
because he ain't finna do it.
You know what I'm saying? That would have took us a whole nother 30, 45 minutes.
Right.
Let me tell you what I did.
What you do, dog?
Now I'm in unfamiliar land. Because remember, I'm about 20 miles outside Tulsa.
Is it? I'm from. Okay.
So
It's still unfamiliar.
I got me a saddle. And
Chasing Andre the cow.
yeah, a couple of them, but still.
Not to mention you got family from Oklahoma, but it's unfamiliar territory though.
So I grabbed me a saddle,
Right.
threw it on the back of that horse. First one I could see. Didn't even think about whose horse it was. Threw it on the back of the horse, roped that boy in, got on. I'm horseback, making it to town. I rolled out to town, grabbed up some coal, 2 big bushels of it, rolled back to the camp we was at, had just enough time to get the coal to Gator, for Gator to get it on there and get the fire going and make our biscuits and gravy. Cowboys were so thankful to me because we had a long haul. We had about 300 cows that day. About 300.
About 300. That's lower than usual, man. That's a little.
Yeah, it was a lighter load.
Because of the holiday.
Good holidays, yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess what time do Gator wake up?
Man, Gator get up about 4.
So why didn't Gator just go to the stove?
Because Gator got to get the pots and the pans down from the truck wagon.
How long that take?
It takes a little while. You feed about 15 cowboys, 15 grown men out there. It's a lot of pots and different things up in the truck wagon.
Because I'm just thinking, like, if I know I got to feed 17 people, because it's y'all 2 plus the other 15, right?
Right.
Are y'all included in the 15?
Well, we included in the 15.
So it's 15 people you got to cook for. You just happen to notice right before breakfast you ain't got no coal, fam?
In the truck wagon, no coal.
In the truck wagon with no coal. That means you loaded up the truck wagon.
Let me tell you who loads the truck wagon, though. Jimmy. That's part of his responsibilities out there on the farm.
You know what? Honestly, if I had time, I would probably just come down there just to replace Jimmy because clearly nothing's getting done down there.
Nothing getting done, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
How much y'all pay?
Man, it depends how much cattle we bringing in. I got about 300 cattle. I can get you a nice little stipend. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the amount of cattle and what we doing that day.
300 is a lot of cattle.
300 is a lot of cattle.
I might have to charge y'all about 500 a cattle. You know what I'm saying? To make a decent pay for me to come down to Tulsa.
Yeah.
During lion season.
20 miles outside Tulsa.
You know what I'm saying?
In the snow.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Because I know it's snowing. Is it snowing?
It's flatland.
Flatland.
Yeah, flatland. It's a very calm area, but it's quiet, it's calm. But you gotta have all your supplies out there. You out there wrangling and roping cattle, it gets cold.
So are you the real king of Tulsa?
The show really is about me, actually.
Maybe.
I don't want to, I don't want to throw no elbows around, but
because technically you gotta get down there as soon as we done filming, right?
Yeah,
literally after the. So yeah, we need to hurry up, speed this up, man.
We're gonna speed up because I got about tomorrow. I think they got about 500 cattle coming in. So
500 cattle, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm up at 5 in the morning most times, getting it set up, getting it going.
All right. So we're gonna should we just dive into the initial topic at hand today?
I got time. That's fine.
We want to get into why was everybody so mad about the last show?
The last show, people was
Everybody hates Romeo.
Everybody, man, they so mad at Romeo right now. Romeo said, I'm going to quote what Romeo said. Romeo,
the war man.
Yes, war man. Romeo. Everybody's on fire. We're going to do part 2 of Battle of the Sexes. We're going to give y'all what y'all want. Don't worry about that, but just know that Romeo said black women make themselves baby mamas. I'm going to repeat that again for those in the back. Romeo said black women make themselves baby mamas. Wow.
That was...
And when he said that, it just ignited.
It was damage. It was damage.
It was a storm. How y'all feel about that? Y'all want to call in and tell us? Y'all can.
Well, Tyra McKinley basically just said not. Shout out to her. How you doing?
Yikes. Yikes.
So just to, I guess, clarify that, because I don't think he meant it in the sense of like, y'all do it just to do it. I don't think that's what that is.
Right.
What he's basically saying, in which we would most definitely give him the opportunity to get on here and make light of that and make an explanation for what he said. What I think he's saying is not so much the conscious choice to do it, but more or less the circumstances that some of you may willingly place yourself in, a certain type of man, to which therefore you wind up that way. That would be my interpretation. Don't shoot me, because I'm just kind of filling in what he's saying. Well, we got a caller. Do we have a caller?
No, because they're not calling the show number. They're calling my number.
You should not call his number. Then we go through this.
Call the show number, y'all.
What is the show number, Vito?
The show number. Who can call? You know, we should do a raffle. Who can call and tell us what the show number is?
Without watching any of the previous shows.
Ooh. See, because y'all know, if y'all go to YouTube, hold on, let me do my phone thing here. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. If you tune in.
I'm like irritated right now because I literally look in this camera every single show. And we give y'all this information every single time.
We do.
Should I do it or should you want me to just do it? You want to just do it? You want me to do it?
Go ahead and do it, dog. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
The area code is 313. The number is 312-039. It's 315, right?
Yeah, you're right.
312.
Mm-hmm.
312-0398.
Yep.
Do not call this man's cell. Do not text this man's cell, especially while we recording. You know we working. We can't do that. Call in right now if you want to debate this, please.
Mm-hmm. I'm multitasking.
That would be awesome. But yes, that was what his comment was. And ladies, feel free to leave in the comment section, actually, if you like. But basically, that was what he was saying. And just to be fair to my brother, because I know him, so I feel like I can somewhat speak for him. I think that's what he basically meant. I don't think he meant it that y'all just go out here, pick a dude. Yeah, let's have a baby. Boom. I don't like you no more. Baby mama. No, I don't think it's that way. There is a process.
Yeah. That ain't what he was saying is like when you have. Are we gonna cut this oven on today?
I think we should. We got time.
So when you have a situation where you may have a person who looks at the grass as being greener on the other side and they make a crazy decision. I'm
hoping it is.
Mama D, you are tuning in.
1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Mama D is calling right now.
We got Mama D on the line calling into Resurgence.
What up, dog?
What up,
dog? How we doing? Who's this?
That's Mama D.
Diva D, your auntie.
Hey, auntie, how you feeling? What's going on, auntie? How you feeling?
I'm doing okay. Because y'all don't have me out here in the cold.
Never that.
No.
Welcome to the Resurgence Show. What's going on, auntie? How you feeling?
Okay, I'm doing well. So I'm a first time caller, first time me catching y'all's show.
Okay, awesome.
I do want to respond to the question at hand.
Okay.
Then, okay, we women, black queens, do not pick a man by saying that we want them to be our baby dad.
Mm-hmm.
Are we in a relationship before we get into the conversation of having kids all over the place? We're not multiplying like that.
Right.
Why are we having the conversation? Okay, what is your 5-year plan? What is your 10-year plan? Do it right now. I don't go out with anybody that can't give me their plan of action.
Okay.
You go for a job, that's what they ask you. So I want to know, what are you doing? Where did I beat you at? How are you taking care of yourself? Because I'm not in it to take care of no man.
Okay.
All should be taking care of themselves.
We had
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to piggyback and ask you a question, auntie. At work, we had this conversation, and we were talking, and we said that a lot of times women don't actually ask men questions on dates. And when we say questions, not like, oh, where did you go to college and what's your favorite color? But actual real questions like, tell me about your father. Tell me about your mother. I've been on several dates where they won't ask anything about you because it's all about them. And that may be inappropriate to say, but.
And I want to also address this too, Auntie, like I think what we're dealing with too is a demographic of experience. You know what I'm saying? You're knowledgeable as opposed to, let's say, the modern woman who is hooked up into hypergamy, OnlyFans pages, you know, the whole social media thing. Like, you come from an era of real women. We came from that. We're like the last generation that was spawned from that. And so when we deal with the demographic that's like under us, and I think that's the group that Romeo was trying to reach when he made that statement. Like, you know, you do, like you said, there's certain expectations and qualities that you know, put out first before you even decide to date this individual. And what he's saying is like the decisions that are made that might seem even impulsive at times could possibly result in a lot of women ending up being baby mamas.
Okay, well, before we go to that, are we having a lot of conversations before we even meet face to face?
That is a question.
We're all little mini detectives. Because as soon as I meet you, I want to know what's your Facebook name, what's your TikTok name, what's your Instagram name. Because I'm checking it out. I want to know what kind of relationship and you know how come you broke up? Why you don't live in your own house? Why you don't drive your own car? I need to know all of these things.
True.
Because if I can do all of this for myself and I raise all of mine and I help raise all of y'all, shout out to my son DNL.
Hey.
I help raise all of y'all. So as a single mother in a marriage, okay. That's another subject. But if I had to do it, and I came from the east side of Detroit.
Shout out to the east side.
East side.
East side.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for that.
So it's our responsibility to do all that investigation work before we even meet you.
Right.
That's your responsibility as a person, as a queen, as a king. Before I go to sit down and have a dinner with you, I want to know: do I have to pay for dinner myself? I'm going Dutch. What
Dutch. If ladies, if y'all on a date with a dude and he talking about going Dutch, leave the date right now. leave the date. If you're on a date with a man and he says, "Oh, we're gonna go Dutch," that should be the end of the date right there. Get up and go home.
Like, who does that? That's still.
Get up and go home. If you're not paying for this lady to eat, you're not paying for the date. I don't know what you're doing, brother.
That's a thing.
That's crazy. That's crazy work to me.
Who even asks on the date?
That is. Now, if you tell me your check's short, let me see your pay stub. No, I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious.
You wanna like? Oh no, you wanna? We got Auntie Diva D on the phone. You wanna pub your show? We know you doing your thing.
Oh well, you know what? I'm taking a hiatus from my show, but I am Diva D Worldwide because I just finished a couple of months ago doing my own album, Diva D Worldwide, and
awesome.
It's called Just Me. Exactly. I got 2 books out there,
Nice.
and I'm getting ready to go back into the studio and started on my Christmas album. Shout out to my team, Erogenous, and my producer, Tim Ellerby. So yeah, we're doing some things. I still got my comedy out there that I'm doing. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now the album, are you singing or are you doing a comedy album?
No, I'm singing.
Oh, okay. Well, can you?
It's a full. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, can you get us the information so on the next show we can promote both of your albums in the book?
Absolutely. I sure will, because I would love to be promoted, and I would love for you to hear some of the cuts off of the album because they smooth, baby.
Okay.
You know, I do things top rate. You can go to Belle Isle, get a rock, and just listen to that and just groove with it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And Bishop said, "Hey, Mama D, he loves you." You can probably see it on the live feed.
Right.
Bishop just shouted out. Shout out to Bishop. And I guess now is the time for me to do this as much as it pains me. Shout out to the Ohio State Buckeyes for going into the national championship against Notre Dame.
Sweetwater Rollers, 5-time champions.
That's all right. We going all the way.
Yeah, this year we gotta do it. But yeah, shout out to Bishop.
Y'all had some. Y'all needed my touch on there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I could call in and rep my city.
All
Definitely.
Rep my city.
And come back on.
Yeah, please do come back on. And I need both albums and the book, because you know we do the show every Sunday. So I need to promote you. We need you on the Resurgence. We promote it.
Absolutely. Okay, I love you, nephew.
All right, love you.
All right.
Thank you. There it is. All right. See, that's what I'm talking about. He called the show, people. See that?
That's what I'm saying. See how easy that was?
And if you're interested in being featured and interviewed on the Resurgence show, and you have a product or something that you want to give to the people, you hit us up. You call us, we put you on the show. Easy. There it is, right there. Auntie just called in.
You know what I'm saying?
Diva D just called in. She did. Mm-hmm. So you can too. You feel me?
Can I get on the website one more time?
Yeah, go ahead. Get
the Resurgence Show at yahoo.com.
Come on.
Every week we do this. We go through this repeatedly. The Resurgence Show at yahoo.com. Leave your questions. Put your name down. Tell us what you do. We will have you on here, man. Easy.
Call us at 313-312-0398.
Not Vito's phone.
Right.
One more time.
313-312-0398.
Did y'all hear that?
You can't go wrong with that phone number, K. You cannot go wrong.
Goodness gracious. So
can't go wrong.
But now here's a question. Did you feel that my interpretation of what Romeo said was adequate, or do you feel like it's something else that I probably didn't say?
No. That's what it is, because if you're
these are the conversations me and him have all the time. Cut the oven on, man.
This is my thing.
Go ahead.
As a woman, y'all claim to have ESPN. What's it called? ESPN?
It is called ESPN. It is called ESPN and ESPN Plus. Known as the women's intuition. But there it is.
So you mean to tell me you know all this other stuff, but you don't know this dude that you messing with is a dirtbag and a bum?
That part.
That I'm supposed to believe that.
Now, and I'm gonna say this, ladies.
Wow.
We're gonna. As a matter of fact, we could just do like a very brief thing, because we're gonna get on the fellas too. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say this. It is, but I think it's not that they don't have the intuition in the moment. It's just that it really falls to what you are attracted to.
They're attracted to dark tried traits.
There you go.
And typically, the dude that's really, really into them, they're not into that dude. Mm-hmm. And because that dude's really into them, they don't give that dude no attention. Mm-hmm. It's the dude that's not that into him. That's the dude they're paying attention to. And the dude that's really into him, they're typically being a jerk to that dude. I said it. You're a jerk.
You're a jerk.
You are. You're just not a nice person. I don't know what to tell you.
Over here.
Fix your attitude.
Over here.
And if y'all stayed more in y'all feminine, y'all wouldn't have all these issues y'all having. Ooh, did I say? I said it live on camera. Eastside Detroit, please believe me.
You did say that, and I want to address the feminine part too, because I think a lot of that is. Mm-hmm. See, there's a whole structure at work. If I bring in like the actual spiritual core of why we having all these problems, we'll be here for 6 hours, but that's the real reason. But when it comes down to it, a lot of the women have just been raised to have alpha traits due to the lack of supportive male figures in their lives. You see what I'm saying? And so then you don't like the arrangement and setup. It's kind of like hood rap. You don't like the arrangement of the environment that you're in, but it's comfortable to you. So you stick with it because that's what's familiar. So you then perpetuate the problem that's there. You see what I'm saying? You can't keep dating. See, me and my people, we don't date toxic women.
Toxic.
The slightest toxic trait.
We've known some toxic chicks.
Bruh, come on, man. Come on.
My thing is, my message for the ladies is, if you operate in your feminine, 9 times out of 10, then you'll win.
Yeah.
When you start trying to get into that masculine role with all of the rah-rah and the neck rolling and the hanging up of the phones and all that, then you go, that's why you have these problems, because you don't know how to behave yourself in your true feminine nature. You're trying to step into a masculine nature, and that's where the breakdown is.
Yeah.
They hated Romeo's statement. They're going to despise this because, I mean, that's what, and when we do Battle of the Sexes Part 2, woo.
And I'll just say this too, man. Like Vito said earlier, if you're dating a guy and he suggests going Dutch, that's a red flag.
Red flag.
You know, if a guy, there's so many different red flags that we present because we simple, we basic. You know what I'm saying? But if you see these red flags and you consciously decide to pursue this man, expecting a different outcome, then yeah, you're gonna end up in the worst position possible. You know what I'm saying? We literally give y'all the blueprint. We give it away. Well, yeah, enjoy TikTok while you can. It's going to be gone in a few days.
That boy just cut. I don't know what that was. We were just looking at it. Whoa. They got aggressive.
And then also, fellas, too, I'm going to go ahead and get a fellas a prop, too. Listen, fellas, take your place, man. It's that simple. Take your place. You got you a good woman, and she's holding you down, and she's supporting you. And not supporting you in the sense that she's providing you financial services. That's another different type.
That's
We're talking about a woman that literally is on your team and holds you down. That gives you that feeling that you're invincible and can fly. Hold on to that one. Hold on to that one, bro. You're not going to find it. And when it's gone, you are going to feel it. Trust me when I tell you.
That's true. That's true. And that's the diamond in the rough. Because in our community, everybody's so busy trying to be the next glam girl, the next bad chick, and
Beyonce,
neck rolling, finger snapping, phone hanging up on, cussing out. All that ain't gonna get you nowhere. That's all fugazi.
Yeah, it is.
It don't get you nowhere over it. You know what I'm saying? Come in with the feminine, then you'll win.
I'm not arguing with no woman. I'll just tell you that right now, bro. If we have an exchange that gets me out of my character, I'm leaving. I can't do that, bro. I'm just not that way, man. Sorry.
Cannot do it.
Nope.
Just can't be done. You know what I'm saying? They say, I'm sitting there.
What in the world is happening right now?
I'm sitting there. That's a whole nother video right there.
The equality to a man while accepting the benefits of a woman. Hold up, Bishop going in. While wanting to hold the responsibility of a child. And Tyra says, no. Okay. But we're going to save all the battling for the Battle of the Sexes, too. That's what we're going to do. But we did want to address Romeo's comment because that was just hectic. That was hectic, and he's still getting it. But, I mean, he's standing 10 toes in it. So,
yeah, Romeo's comment, I know. Hey, Romeo's comment done started a whirlwind. And when we do Battle of the Sexes Part 2, we're going to kick it off with that.
Yeah,
what do y'all think?
Yeah.
Call in now.
Call in, let us know.
Call me now. I'm gonna go back to the Facebook though. I'm gonna go back because I'm on 500 different platforms right now.
V is doing a lot of technical work behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But now here's a question though, man. Why do you feel like if people have experienced pain so many times, why they just involuntarily keep signing up for the same thing? Vito, I want you to think about this for a minute.
All right.
Think about the worst situation that you've been in. Just go back to that moment. Let me know when you got it.
I got it.
Okay. You got out of that moment, right?
Thank God. And all his angels.
Vito.
Sweet Jesus. What Jay-Z say? Lucky me. Lucky me. They didn't get me.
Well, they got him because he's in trouble, but that's a story. But yeah, for you safe. So here's the thing. Worst situation you ever been in, you got out of it. Would you just willingly sign up to go right back to that same thing?
Absolutely not. No. I walked out that courtroom like, no.
And that's really what it is. That's really what it is.
Sir. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm trying not to go there, but it is Sunday, so I may as well.
It's Sunday.
There's a spiritual element that's in place here, y'all. Let's just be real.
Take your time.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand. You gotta see the Satan in things. Me and him talk about this all the time. You gotta see the God in things. You gotta see the Satan in things. God is in everything positive. Satan is all the nonsense, confusion, and toxicity that people still seem to sign up for. And some of it, he does it off of habit. You know, he uses your habits to keep you in a pattern, to keep you in a loop doing the same thing.
Right.
But when you realize that the thing doesn't work for you, like you know that this thing doesn't work for you, why keep signing up for it? Why keep doing it? Because it's familiar to you? No. Drinking is familiar. Drinking's familiar. But when you throw up 6 times after that, do you feel like, oh, I need to go back and do this over again in the same way I did it before? No.
That's trash. Rough. That's why that Earl is serious. He had swirls every time the toilet. Shout out to Eminem for that bar. It was crazy.
Society does not honor partners without legality. You can't even make decisions. It's sickness. First question they ask.
That's true. Ladies, if you don't have any paperwork, God forbid something happen, you got no right to what happens with that man or none of that. So that's so much y'all need to look into. It's a lot. But we're going to do Battle of the Sexes Part 2, and this is going to be a thing. Because Part 1 was out of control. We had an amazing time that night.
We did.
And then the after party for it was even more aggressive.
Yeah, man.
It was more aggressive. I mean, I don't know. It feels like we're in a cultural... We're like in a state of war. It's almost, it's like you know what I'm saying, like black man versus black woman.
Yeah.
And people often ask me what would bring an end to that war, and I think because people got to just realize what it is. Like I think women know a lot more than they let on to when it comes to dating a dude. Oh, I didn't know. I'm like, you knew. Nah, you didn't know that. And even for dudes too, I think if you see a chick behaving a certain way, you can't really be shocked when she behaves that way when you're in a relationship with her. If she's got a jacked up attitude while you're dating her, she might have a jacked up attitude in the relationship.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, am I not supposed to say this? Oh my God.
No, I think you should say.
I mean, it's just a thing, you know. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know.
But then, because it goes back to like the start of it all when we first got here as a culture. You know what I mean?
Stolen property.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of conflict. I would say it's genetic conflict, truthfully. That's a whole nother level of science. There's a genetic conflict in us. It's inevitable that we're just naturally combative. We're naturally going to disagree. But I think it's the way that we handle it. There's a lack. So let's just we'll minimize the toxic couples. Let's just deal with just a regular couple. They might have came up and struggled. They're trying to get this love thing right, and they just can't because they can't get out their own way.
Can't do it.
Truth of the matter is, there's less communication, less objectivity, less accountability.
That word. Accountability.
I'm going to save my theories on accountability for part 2. All I'm going to say is this. If one of you refuses to take accountability, all of the other stuff I just mentioned is going to be for naught.
True. Accountability is a huge thing. A lot of sisters have a hard time taking accountability for their actions. Yes, I said that live on here. I did.
And I mean, toxic dudes do too, but there's a lot of women that... So I'm going to just say this. I was watching on Instagram. I believe it was Randy Rosario. This is what she said.
Okay.
Randy Rosario said, when I was in high school and you were a nerd and I turned you down because I was dating drug dealers at the time. And then I came back now and you're a CEO of a company and I'm a baby mama. You don't want me. You should get over that.
Wow. And said that with a straight face. Wow.
And it's like, I get what you was trying to say. You executed that poorly.
Wow.
Because you gotta, and that's the thing I think that she probably doesn't grasp about what she said. The same thought process you had when he was younger and you were dating them drug dealers is the same mindset he has now when he's rejecting you. So how is he wrong for that?
Yeah, but they want to hold him accountable because... Yeah,
I've seen what I'm saying?
I've seen that several times.
Yeah, how is he wrong for that?
I think that in European American culture, I don't think they do that like African American culture. I think the European woman doesn't do that. She goes maybe through her, what they say, hot girl summer thing, but theirs tends to end like in early 20s, whereas black women expands on into the 40s.
40s,
like,
sometimes 50s.
50s. I mean, you're actually not a girl at 40, but you know what I'm saying? But I think that's part of the problem. The accountability piece is huge.
Major.
That's a major thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. Y'all can't see behind the scenes. That's how I came back when I came back in the black suit. So behind the scenes, y'all can't see this. But I let's just say I came back in the black suit. But just that cut on. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Shonda? Let's go.
I hear you though. I think, and I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get a nigga song too, bro. They
cook
again, fellas. I feel like for us as men, we don't have a lot of positive role models telling us what to do as far as monogamy versus dating multiple women. Mm-hmm. And the only reason now, as I'm older, and me and him have had this conversation before, the only reason I would tell a younger man to date multiple women is just because I experienced heartbreak from women that dated multiple men. You see what I'm saying? But if you really break that down, you see the flaw in that era of thinking, because all that does is teach that man to continue to date multiple women, and you never actually learn how to settle down or even thrive in a monogamous relationship. Mm-hmm. And mostly because a man has so many options, that's why he can't work in monogamy, because that character never develops. He never evolves. He just stays in motion constantly. Right. I moved around my whole life. So when you finally get still and you get in one place, it's not familiar because there's no now you're getting stability. Now you have organization. You're used to moving and being impulsive all the time, bro. It doesn't work. So fellas, listen, man, again, like I said, you got a good woman that holds you down, bro. And she's on your team. Right. On your team. Give or take some arguments here, there's some issues be a little too hard to work with. But if it's not to that point and y'all cool, you still got that attraction with her. And as my brother says, and I absolutely 100% agree, that y'all have fun as a couple. Fun. Dang it, I can't stress that, bro. It's gotta be fun, bro. If it ain't fun, I'm gonna take. Listen, man, I can't stand that serious power couple. Oh, we look like this every time we take pictures. Yeah. And it's we look like the power. Listen, that's fun. Well, there you go. Posture. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something about the posturing cats out here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no posturing in 2025, y'all. We ain't doing that. I see a lot of cats on Instagram, a lot of cats on Facebook doing all this posturing. We ain't doing no posturing in 2025, bro. We ain't doing none of that. No to-be facial expressions, dog. We ain't rubbing no beards. We ain't doing none of that. Do the posturing thing. This is what he be doing. Yeah, do that. When you see cats doing this on video, I be like, dog, turn it off. Why do people do that on video? I hate people do that on video. Because that's we did 14 shows. I don't think we done touched our beards once. Not one time. We're like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one talks like that in real life, bro. What is that? Let me just say what I believe it is. And I'm going to go ahead to the to-be actors right here. You're doing what is familiar to you because that's what you feel a drug dealer or thug does. Okay, the goal with acting is to not be you as that character. You are to develop that character. Yeah. So that means that we see you, you know what I'm saying? That means you ran out of techniques, bro. That means you ran out of techniques, and you need to take it back to the lab, dog. For real. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Mama D says, so why can't the women be polygamous or polyamorous? Why is she a ho? Ooh. Well, because women and men are not built the same. Yeah. And because of so you got to think about the amount of women versus men. I think for every one of us is like 14 women. Yeah. Maybe more now. Mm-hmm. So it's basically a mathematical thing.
And plus, a lot of people don't realize this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to drop this on the stove. I know y'all going to not really like this, but you do know when you have a child with that person, you are actually married to that person, whether you had a wedding ceremony or not. Because you created, I know. Because you created a bloodline. Whenever you have a child with someone, you created a bloodline with that person. That's a descendant because you are your father and his father before him and his father before him. You're just a mirror of your father. And it's just transitioning down from your great-great-great-grandfather all the way to today. You are that person. You are your father.
I smell the food, bro.
You know what?
I'm gonna get a plate in a minute. But also to answer that question, to say this too, because for me, I feel like women hold a different standard in society than men do. For men, we are the providers, the protectors, and whatever else we're supposed to be doing. But women are the nurturers and the child bearers, which means we're gonna hold you to a standard. That you see what I'm saying? And men should be on that same standard too, you know what I'm saying? But I guess because of our nature and need to conquer and the whole multiple wives and concubines from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? That's no excuse. But that is why I think women are just held to a higher standard in society, which y'all should want that actually.
True.
You know what
y'all
I'm saying?
Like being in charge. Or a simulation of being in charge, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's that's really what it is. It's that women are just held to a higher standard in society. So at least that's my thoughts. I'm gonna get a plate of that what you just cooked.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing, because like I said, you are your father. So like for the lady, when you're bashing that boy's father, you're really bashing him because that's who he's gonna grow up to be. I know. That's who he's going to grow up to be a mirror of.
Yeah.
Whether he likes it or not. You will do your father's bidding. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, when you're creating these bloodlines, that's a connection with a person. That's a bond with a person. You create a whole new life force from two entities that came together to create that life force. Now, this life force is going on being a representation of two people.
Like a soul tie?
Like a soul tie.
Soul tie? Is that what that is?
That's a soul tie. So that boy who one day will become a man is his father. Basically, it's reincarnation. Like talked about on the Egyptian pyramid walls. It's being reincarnated again. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when the person has a son, they have eternal life because they'll live forever. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I ain't come here tonight for all that.
I mean, you kind of did what you did, though. You kind of did. Now it's really smelling like fish in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cooking catfish. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, and also to add to that, too, I think, when you create this child and you tell him to be nothing like his father, and you tear down any masculine thing that you see about him, or you belittle him, and I say this, as a black man, every black man with a black mother has had that ego testing moment when you was a kid, when she put you in that awkward space and broke you down.
Right.
To basically discipline you. Well, that same psychological thing sticks with you as a man growing up. So there's a way to discipline your child without attacking his masculine traits. And also, if he does have a terrible father, okay, that's one half of it. You teach him the good things about his father. Teach him what a man is without having to tear down his masculinity, because here's what happens when he grows up to be a man and he has no idea what a masculine man is. Then all of a sudden you expect him to just instinctively know what that is. That doesn't work.
It's like the Gogi in the 300. They had to take him off. With the other dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Speaking of a Gogi, do y'all know what just came out? Rodney, do you know this? Do you know what just came out on the market the other day? And this is why there is no longer an excuse, ladies. What have I told you guys, for those tuning in? Do you know that there's now an over-the-counter birth control pill you can take without a prescription?
Dang.
So ain't no excuses now. If you're dating this dude, you know he's a bum. There is no longer an excuse. They are selling over-the-counter birth control pills without a prescription at CVS. I know.
Let me jump on. Let me jump on. And I'm gonna say this too, because I have to now. I feel an obligation to. That birth control pill is not for you to just be dating multiple men and doing whatever it is you're doing.
The other stuff I heard, the pill ain't gonna stop.
That was the second part I was getting to. Listen, that pill is designed for you and your mate to keep y'all not having children.
Right.
Okay, now I'm not here to promote sex before marriage because I can't do that no more. Sadly, I'm on a new track, can't do it no more.
Can't do it.
But what I would tell you is that is what it's for. This is not your get out of jail free card every time you have sex with somebody. Oh, let me go buy this pill because I'm about to go sleep with Tone. And then I'm going to go sleep with this dude. No, that's not what it's for. Like,
No.
Because the herbs is real.
Yikes.
The herbs is real.
Shout out to Mike. What up, Mike? He's in Cali. I know, bro. Cali is on fire. We actually just did a whole thing where we doing a special prayer to California and a shout out. So I see you, bro. I see y'all, man, for sure. Shout out to all my California family, all my Dean's family, everybody. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. Please believe me. Yeah, man. That's just it's episode 14, right? We didn't give you the best we had. It's bone chilling cold. It's snowing. The water is frozen. Oh my God.
No, I don't want to explain to y'all the Arctic vortex that I walked into getting up in here today.
Hey, a time was had.
That I got to go back out into in a little bit.
Ooh, listen.
Buddy.
We just want to thank y'all for supporting and being patrons of the resurgence as you gather around and bring your families close as we collectivize ourselves in this journey of the resurgence. Thank you for that. Shout out to all our viewers. Shout out to our auntie, Mama D.
In the building.
Diva D has called in today, and she's going to bless us with 2 albums and a book coming soon that we can promote on the resurgence.
Make sure to leave all your information, Mama D, on the actual chat line so everybody that's watching and looking can read it and see where to find you. I know TikTok's getting ready to get shut down.
I think I'm really shut it down though. Oh my God.
That's actually a good point. You know how they like to take history and rewrite it.
So my brother called me. I think I was driving to the Coney. Sidebar, I know y'all been watching me on social media. I done had all the foods. I know. I done had all the foods in the world. But tonight is the last night. Tomorrow, eating healthy until my birthday in April. We kick off the whole birthday thing April 4th. Please believe me. Eating healthy until then. Oh my God.
You're going to stop at your birthday.
Well, my birthday, I'm going to take a little break and then we're going to get back.
Cheat day.
Ultimate cheat. Tell you what, because I'm eating healthy until July 11th when the new Superman movie come out. Oh, I'm about to be back in the gym. What y'all going to do now? I done told y'all it's about to happen. I done been to White Castles. I done been to Coney Island. We done had Jet's Pizza. I done had steaks. I done had macaroni and cheese. I done had it all. I done had the big baby. Shout out to the Food Exchange. I told them I was going to shout them out on the show today.
Yeah. I've been in a long time.
Food Exchange. Now, Rodney, you may not know about this. You know about Food Exchange? Because this is really an East Side.
I know everything.
He do know everything. But he's like, yeah. Food Exchange is an East Side staple. Went up in that joint, had a burger. Woo! Changed my life.
And it ain't like the McDonald's burgers, too. There's some real home cooked.
But shout out to McDonald's because we do need your sponsorship. But
we'll take it.
But let me tell you something. The Big Baby Burger at Food Exchange on the East Side on Harper in the hood. Woo! Dog. Let me tell you something. That's on East Side. That's back in the day. East Side. You remember Alabama chicken too?
I do remember Alabama chicken.
What?
You might have a few around somewhere. You got to look for them. But give me the prices at the food exchange. How much did this Big Baby burger cost?
Man, you get that.
Is it the Big Baby or the Little?
The Big Baby.
Big Baby.
I had that with the fries. Ran me about 15 bucks. I mean, you got to price it up a little bit, but it's expected.
But for that, I'll pay for it. East side all day. Carlin, what it do? It's been a minute, bro. Tamika Briscoe, what up? What up? East side all day. You know what it is.
That Harper Big Baby, that
$15.
Food exchange, y'all. All my East Side family, it's probably been a minute. Stop through there. They still make it. I told them I was gonna shout them out on the show today. So I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Did you just quote the Joker?
I did just quote the Joker.
Sorry,
I did. Go check out the Superman trailer. We're gonna watch that again today before we all leave.
Quote Lex Luthor too. Would that make you feel good? I just quoted Luke.
I mean,
maybe let me quote Brainiac too. I don't know.
I mean, you can't. I mean, it's not. Y'all can't keep the Joker inside Arkham. You know what I think the problem is with Arkham Asylum?
I would love to hear this one.
You know what the problem is? And I'm not trying to judge my brother. Let's just say he had something to do with capturing these people. Mm-hmm. But my thing is this: like, I think the problem with Arkham Asylum, maybe the warden or the lead person over Arkham is possibly working with the Gotham underworld to keep letting these people onto the streets, because why can't they seem to keep these people contained?
That is an interesting question. First of all, I want to send a shout out to Albert Bailey, who typed in there, look at my nephews. Albert, we're way older than you, okay? Yeah. No, we are. We're older than you, sir.
Happy Founders Day.
Yes,
to the men of Phi Beta Sigma.
And shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, shout out to Albert. Shout out to the men of Phi Beta Sigma. Happy Founders Day. Happy Founders Day to the men of Kappa Alpha Psi. So these are things we missed in between our last filming. So thank you. Because we know that Founders Day on December 4th for the men of Alpha Alpha was just an amazing time it was had. But shout out West Coast, we love you too. Thank you. Love you too. Keon, did you see me too? Hey, go back earlier, bro. We right here with it. We doing all the promotion right here, bro. I appreciate it. And thank you for that autograph, bro. I really appreciate that, man. It means the world to me for sure.
And shout out to the Woo as a collective.
Global portion of
we love you. We love you.
HBCU.
Yes, sirski. No disrespect to other ones, but the Woo, bro.
Dawn Dance coming. Y'all know Dawn Dance is on my actual birthday this year? What?
Yeah.
You know what that means for the people? And I'm about to go back in the gym and I'm about to start eating healthy because today was my last night of eating crazy. Y'all know what that means for April? Oh my goodness.
We missed it. When was the last? Because the last one was before COVID, right? Or after.
What, Dawn Dance?
The last Dawn Dance was after COVID.
Yeah, last year.
Yes.
That was cool too. Yeah, that day party slap, that was live.
I might have to go back again.
Yeah, that day party. Now, we got some special Dawn Dance announcements. We can't give y'all too much of this episode. Rodney said we about to close this out, y'all. We done gave y'all the best we can give y'all tonight, man.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't gave y'all Anita Baker. We give you the best that we got.
Episode 14.
That's 14 right there. You know what I'm saying? Rodney, what you think? He's like,
yeah. Battle of the Sexes too.
Battle of the Sexes is wild here. I'm about to get like some boxing rope, some ring, some rope gloves gotta be in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dressed like Mick. I'm like, don't just lay down in front of him. Stand up and fight this guy hard, kid. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Matter of fact, we checking schedules. We gotta get that to y'all ASAP. So
Battle of the Sexes Part 2 coming soon.
Yeah.
Brother Keon Furnace is coming all the way from the West Coast to all the way to 8 Mile to promote his new book, Love Multiverse, coming soon. And we have other special guests coming soon to y'all. And we want to thank y'all for coming out today. We love you. Gather around. Please like, share, subscribe. I didn't forget that time. Like, share, subscribe. Also, email us if you want to be featured on the Resurgence Show. And call us.
Call us. All your questions, anything you have to say. Don't call Vito's phone.
It's too much.
And especially when we're filming, he's not going to answer. He's not.
313-312-0398. You can call that number.
313-312-0398.
The Resurgence at yahoo.com.
The Resurgence. at yahoo.com. And I need those phones.
Also, for those, now I know before we close out, because I couldn't cut hair this weekend, my clippers are in the shop. They're getting sharpened. But I got y'all next week if y'all need haircuts. I know y'all probably was let down this weekend because my clippers in the shop, bro.
I was all right. I was all right, bro.
I'm gonna excuse it because my clippers in the shop. But just know, people, my clippers are getting sharpened, and I'm gonna be on here just shaving, cats. So just be ready, bro, because next week
I'm gonna be all right because
we'll bring Jimmy so you can cut.
Jimmy need a haircut, bro. A matter of fact, bring Ivory in here and have Ivory get a lineup, dog. Do you be lining up the cattle, dog? I think I asked you that before, but
no, I just do the branding. Sometimes just to show people I still got in there, and I do some good branding, like.
Why you don't line up the little middle part that they got, man?
Nah, man.
Put the line in there,
man. I gotta do the branding. So for those that don't know, I also work for the Michigan Livestock Association, where we do cattle branding. I do herd and cattle rustling, digging my heel down in good American soil at 5 a.m. just to bring dinner to your home tables.
You need to make it down to Tulsa.
Well, no, I'm not gonna go tonight. But maybe next week I might head back down by 2.
Why wouldn't you go tonight, though?
Well, I ain't gonna go tonight. Because Dan Campbell, I got to call Dan Campbell and we got to discuss the plays. But no, this is when I talk to Dan Campbell on the phone and we talk about different things for the Lions. So
don't talk to him on the way.
I could.
Yeah.
I might hit Tulsa about maybe next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah, then I might pop back here for the show.
That's why Jimmy nothing up at the job, man.
No supervision.
And furthermore, since you know what, dude took shots at Gotham, so it's only right I take shots at Metropolis.
I did not take shots at Gotham. I just said Arkham Asylum cannot keep any of their prisoners locked up.
Here's the thing, man. I get it that, because somebody else's villains are more interplanetary, so I don't have that problem where I'm at. Everybody regular. Handcuffs, go to jail, get out of here. But for other people, they got to deal with some outer space stuff. I'm surprised buildings are still standing over there. Oh, by the way, they just built a new. From what I saw, they just built a new LexCorp video, a LexCorp building. And did you see it, Rod? He has a bridge that connects the two. This is LexCorp in the middle. So it's kind of crazy how this guy can create all this crime. Mm-hmm. And somehow still have a CEO position in Metropolis. He ran for president one time, right?
I mean, look at your current president about to be. So people with money do stuff. I mean, what?
I mean, they do, but then it's like, but we ain't had no Superman with this dude running on office, bro. Mm-hmm. This guy's from Metropolis.
Right.
There's a Superman in Metropolis. Because I know him personally. Talk to him every day. You know what I'm saying? I have to ask, how did he manage to get from this to being the president?
I don't know these answers. This is above me. I'm just a mild-mannered reporter.
Yeah.
I'm just a mild-mannered.
Because I remember that day. Because then he made a law that put two people as public enemies, and they had to fight for a whole day. Remember that? Remember that time they was in the park, right? Mm-hmm. They was in the park, right? And they was sitting there. Not we, they. Right. Was sitting there having a conversation, just regular. Next thing you know, it's like, wait a minute, why you making that face, dog? What you hear? What? Oh, we surrounded by them. Oh, because there's a bounty on their heads, right? Because Lex Luthor was president. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's,
it's a thing. Yeah, we're not gonna get into all that because the people that've been here, their blasphemies have cost us quite enough already.
I mean, Riddler never became president. I'm just saying.
That is not yet, but But have you seen the new Penguin?
Man, and
Ooh. Let me tell y'all something before we go.
Tell them about the Penguin.
The Penguin, no disrespect to my brother, but the Penguin is going to have you misty-eyed because the Penguin on HBO picks up exactly where The Sopranos left off. HBO needed that. Ooh, HBO needed it. I got into episode 1. I was like, wait a minute. Penguin picks up where Sopranos left off. It is the best thing on HBO.
Why you keep saying no disrespect to your brother?
Because the Penguin, you kind of start feeling kind of bad for the Penguin in certain parts. Like, God, This is a deep cat, man.
Well, I mean, it's okay to feel pain for people. I mean, that's a normal thing. I mean, it's like I know them.
I'm just saying. But the penguin did say, I'm not trying to start no stuff because I don't be passing messages. Right. But the penguin did say, there's no one that can stop him now. I was like, ooh.
He might be right. He might be right.
He was dancing with his girl, and the penguin said, there's nobody that can stop me now. Woo.
What time is it?
What time is it, right?
8:12. We in playoff week, man. We gotta get up out of here, bro.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning into the Resurgence episode 14. We love y'all. Call in, email us if you want to be on the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Do it all. Peace.